Ladies, thank you for coming to this press conference. I would like to start by saying that my team, Kiss My End Zone, should be renamed Kiss My Injuries. Week 1, I was unstoppable. I had the most points in the league. Yes, it was only the first week, but I felt like a champion. Week 2, that's when all the sabotaging started. Y'all voted Kirk Cousins on my roster to be the hottest, and so he was frozen into my lineup. I was hoping Penix, as Chrissy calls him, would trip over the open field, get turf toe like Joe Burrow, or hurt his ego so he had to sit the bench. Kirk Cousins didn't see a minute of playing time. He didn't have a hair out of place, and he looked just as good as he entered the field as he did as he was leaving the field. Young-Ho Koo didn't even make the trip. He ghosted me like I was some kind of Tinder date. But even getting 2 zeros, I was still able to pull out the win. Week 3 was absolute sabotage disaster. Kirk Cousins, voted hottest on my roster again, he was frozen back into my lineup. But he did get a little bit of playing time. He got me 1.16 points. That's not a quarterback score. That's how much a pack of gum cost in the 90s. And then Aaron Rodgers was voted the ugliest on my roster, and he was traded for Daniel Jones. While I will admit he is an upgrade and he has a nice neck, he had to be benched too because Kirk Cousins' headshot won yet again in week 3. Oh, and the injuries. My roster doesn't even look like a football team anymore. It looks like an episode of Grey's Anatomy. Guys in slings, crutches, and in walking boots. My injury reserve spots are so full, I basically look like a waiting room. And don't get me started on my wide receivers, or should I say wide deceivers. CeeDee Lamb got me 0 points because he was injured. Malik Neighbors, 3 points. They look less like wide receivers and more like a track team doing wind sprints. They were fast, sweaty, and irrelevant to my scoreboard. Oh, and Travis Kelce, what a joke. He's still too busy sliding into Taylor's DMs instead of sliding into the end zone. At this point, my kicker, Matt Prater, is the emotional leader of the team. Can you imagine having a kicker as the MVP of your fantasy football team? And anyways, I'm not a quitter. I plan on coming back stronger this week against the backfield grinders. And honestly, what is a backfield grinder? It sounds less like a fantasy football team and more like a sketchy male strip joint on the side of the interstate where the headliner is Jason Herbert. But no matter what, I'm still chasing the win. I'm done starting wide receivers. I'm done trusting headshots. I'm only playing guys with fresh legs, strong bones, and enough guts to get me the win. We're coming out of the injury reserve this week, and we're going to be the comeback story.